Why is the music still playing? Can y'all hear me? Because I hear like my music playing. Hey y'all, good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Come on in. I hope that, ooh, I hope that all of you guys are having an amazing day. Why is it not going up? Okay, there we go. All right, so let me get started. Can you guys hear me on Instagram? Hey guys, good afternoon. Happy Monday. I hope that you guys are having an absolutely amazing Monday. I can't complain. I had an amazing meeting with my team this morning and I'm like pumped up, guys. I don't know if you guys are watching me on Instagram, or I think they do not want me to be live on Instagram again because it keeps freezing. So I don't know what to do. But today, guys, we're going to come and talk about hiring your child, what you guys need to be doing for 2023 tax season, and everything. So if you know you have a small business, or you know a friend or a family member that have attempted to try to hire a child, or you saw them post on Instagram, talk about hire your child, do all of that stuff. We're going to talk about this today, guys. So you guys can bring your questions, your comments, and everything. I do not think they want me to be live on Instagram. It keeps kicking me off, like literally. So guys, if you know if anybody that is interested in hiring their child, this is the discussion that they need to be tuned into. I think I'm gonna have to get off because I'm not really feeling this at all. I do not like. Let me try again, and then let me see. All right, guys, so just give me 1 second. What's happening is that I think I am shadow banned, okay, on Instagram, because every time I go live, I don't care if I am connected to Wi-Fi or whatever the case may be, it's frozen. You can even see it now and it's like freezing. But I wanted to come, hey Tommy, I wanted to come and talk with you guys because we're going into a new year. We got new standard deductions, new rates, and this is the time, really, actually 2023, guys, is the year that you guys really want to try to hire your child. 2023 is really the year that you guys want to attempt to hire your child. Here's why. So I'm going to share my screen really quick and then we're going to rock it out. So right now, I told you guys, if you've been watching me for a while, you already know that every year the standard deduction goes up due to inflation, right? This year, the inflation skyrocketed. So, guess what? If you are attempting to hire your child or want to try and hire your child this year, or you've already hired your child and they're going to continue as an employee of your company, then 2023 is the year that I recommend everybody attempt to legitimately hire their child, because the standard rate, the standard deduction rate for 2023, guys, is $13,850. So that $13,850 for the standard deduction basically says that you can pay your child up to $13,850 tax free. I'm going to repeat that again. 2023 is the year that everybody should legally attempt to try to hire their children if it's possible, because this is the first year that the standard deduction is so high. It is $13,850. So that means that you are able to pay your child up to $13,850 tax-free. So that means they don't have to pay any federal taxes. However, they are not the only ones. You, your cousin, your husband, every U.S. person, every taxpayer in America do not or can be paid $13,850 and don't owe taxes. That's for all of my W-2 people, not my small business owners. So if you are small business owners, you can't make $13,850, boo, and don't pay no taxes. You're going to owe something. You're going to owe Social Security, Medicare, which is your self-employment taxes, or you're going to owe federal taxes. This is for all my 9-to-5ers. Every 9-to-5er, okay? When you file your taxes, if you were to make under $13,850 being single, you shouldn't be paying federal taxes. But what I'm finding is that a lot of you have never sat down with me, have never sat down with a tax professional to fully understand that there's a part of your income that is not taxed. And that's what we're talking about today. So you guys can hire your child, pay them $13,850. Or you can pay your spouse $13,850, or you can make $13,850 from your job and don't have to pay federal taxes. So let me break this down, guys, because a lot of you don't even know the different taxes that you are paying, okay? So number one, every person outside of a certain age group, and I teach that in my Hire Your Child Masterclass, have to pay Social Security and Medicare taxes. So on my self-employment income, I pay Social Security and Medicare taxes. You as a business person, you pay self-employment taxes, Social Security and Medicare taxes. As a 9-to-5er, as a W-2 person, you also pay Social Security and Medicare. Those two different taxes, Social Security tax, Medicare tax. That is what we call self-employment taxes. The third tax that all of us pay is federal income tax. See, a lot of you guys, probably prior to watching me, you thought federal income tax was everything. Social Security, Medicare, everything. No. It's different. Different rates, different application, and different rules. So federal income tax, Social Security tax, Medicare tax. Then you have your capital gains tax and all of those other different things. But I'm not concerned about capital gains tax right now because we're talking about everything relative to the standard deduction. So those are the three taxes: federal income tax, Social Security tax, Medicare tax. When you are self-employed, you pay your self-employment taxes and a portion of your business matching your Social Security tax. And as a W-2 person, you pay Social Security and Medicare tax, regardless of how much money you make. So here's the trick, guys. That standard deduction says, and let me get a piece of paper and a pen so y'all guys can see this. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, so we're about to do some learning today. All right, so you guys can see my blank piece of paper. Let me get the calculator, y'all. Hold on. All right, so let's say you make $20,000, right? So we're going to put $20,000 as your income. And don't talk about my handwriting, y'all. All right, so let's say, for example, guys, you make $20,000, right? Instagram, y'all can see it, $20,000. The standard deduction that single people get, which is $13,850, which is the same amount of money that you can pay your child up to tax-free, we all get that number subtracted from our income. So let's say, for example, you made the $20,000, right? When you guys go to file your tax return, they're going to subtract out your standard deduction. So we're going to take the standard deduction of $13,850, and we're going to subtract that from the $20,000. Yes, I am an accountant, and yes, I should be able to calculate this, but I'm not. So that means you have $6,150 left of income that the IRS will tax. So what am I saying? Let's say you guys made $20,000, or your child was paid $20,000. I don't care who it is, your child, you, your spouse, your husband, whoever it is. This is relative to my W-2 people, 9-to-5ers. You make the $20,000. The standard deduction says, I should have got a Shopee, y'all. Sorry, but I'm gonna get a Shopee next time, y'all. The standard deduction is $13,850. So we're going to subtract out the standard deduction from your $20,000 of income. So that means the IRS is only going to tax you on $6,150. I'm going to repeat that again. You made $20,000, put it in a pocket, boop. The IRS said, okay, boo, go file that tax return there. So you go file the tax return, right? The IRS said, okay, I'm giving you the standard deduction of $13,850 that is tax-free. So if you make $13,850, subtract that from your income. That leaves you with $6,150 that you will pay tax on. Why am I showing you guys this? Because many of us got this tax game so confused. And a lot of you forgot that, how would I say this? I was poor. I was broke. I was down and out, just like every other person, right? And I used my tax refunds to help me reinvest back into my company. But what I knew that you guys didn't know was that there is a portion of my income that the IRS or the state will not tax. And that is called your standard deduction. So while I wasn't paying federal taxes on a little bit of money that I was bringing in, you guys are. Many of you are paying federal taxes when you do not have to pay federal taxes because your income is not above the standard deduction. So if your income is $13,850 or $14,000 or $13,000, you should not be paying federal taxes. This is why now strategically, when I first started teaching you guys in 2020 how to hire your child, I figured out that loophole. Okay, so if we don't have to pay tax on that money, then we can pay our child and don't have to pay tax on that money as well. But a lot of you, even you're making $20,000 and you're paying $5,000 in federal taxes for no reason, guys. This is why I've always stressed that I don't care how much money you guys make. You can be rich, poor, middle class, broken. Everybody need to at least come see me one time so that I can tell you your tax situation, so I can explain to you what you pay taxes on, so you can understand this tax game. So for everybody that makes $20-something thousand, you need to sit down with someone like myself, if it's not me, to see whether or not you're supposed to be even paying federal taxes. Remember, Social Security and Medicare is automatic. We learned that today, right? Guys, if you're enjoying the live stream and I'm seeing so much communication, so much talking in the chat, please share this video with one of your colleagues, your girl, your biz bestie, your wife, your spouse, your husband, whoever the case may be, that you know need to know this information. If you're watching us on YouTube, please like the video. And if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, head over to YouTube and subscribe to my channel, Folasade TV, so you guys can get the first, the realest, the rawest, and the truest financial information, tax information out here, because I don't sugarcoat anything. I tell y'all the truth, and I'm always the first to tell y'all. So either you want to learn from me the first, or you want to follow in suit and learn things 3 years behind, because the people that's been watching me for years, they far exceeding all of y'all. They already audit proof. They've already hired their children. They already invested. Their businesses are already rolling. But all of y'all newcomers that keep falling for the bait for all these fake tax people out here, y'all falling behind. So go ahead on and follow me on YouTube, Folasade TV. All right, so let me just recap this really quick. $13,000 and $13,850. If you are single, you are not paying tax on that money. Now, if you're married, filing joint, it ain't just the single people now. It ain't just the single people. It's everybody. If you married, filing joint, and you and your spouse only make $27,700, you should not be paying any federal taxes. See, a lot of you guys, and this is my fear. Let me break this down for you guys. Let's say, for example, you pay, where's my thing? Let's say, for example, you guys pay $5,000 in federal taxes, $5,000 in federal taxes, right? And you wasn't supposed to. $5,000, right? Let me get a Sharpie, y'all, so y'all can see my little scribblings. Hold on. Do I got a Sharpie down here? Oh, yeah, I do. This is one of them thin Sharpies, though, so I don't know if this Sharpie is really going to work, but let's see. This is why you guys are hurting me. And honestly, guys, can I be truthful? This is why a lot of you guys probably feel like you're robbing Peter to pay Paul. When I break this down for you guys today, many of you are probably going to go and look at your pay stub. You're going to look at your income, and you're going to confirm why you feel like you are robbing Peter to pay Paul, because you're paying federal taxes when you aren't supposed to. Let me break this down. So let's say, for example, you are within the income range that I discussed so far. $27,700 for my married filing joints, $13,850 for my single people, and $20,800 for all of my head of householders, right? Those 3 income brackets, let's say you guys paid $5,000 in taxes, just $5,000. But a lot of you guys are paying more than that, $5,000. All right, let's see if you can see this better. No, this is just as bad as that pen. I need to get a real Sharpie then. Okay, 5,000. So now we're going to take this 5,000 and we're going to divide it by the 12 months of the year. 12 months, right? So I'm going to put in the calculator. If y'all geniuses, go ahead and put it in check. So 5,000 divided by 12 months, that is $416 per month that each and every one of you will be able to have back in your households if you were to sit down with a tax professional like myself. Yes, you guys can ask questions. Put your questions in the chat. I'm sorry. You guys can ask questions. Put your question. Okay, so just a disclaimer, guys. For all y'all newcomers that watch me, whenever you guys got a question, just put it in the chat. If I don't see it, just keep putting it in the chat. I'm going to answer all of y'all questions, because my purpose here is to teach you guys the real game. None of this fake, fraudulent, cheap, taking shortcuts, cheating the tax system. I refuse for God to punish me again, because I'm not going live and I'm not teaching y'all. So post y'all questions, because I can't do my purpose, guys, if I don't answer y'all questions. So can you explain this for someone who is both a W-2 from working and a small business? Okay, that's a unique situation. That is a good question. Okay, so I'll definitely answer that. So anytime I go live, guys, y'all always have the opportunity to ask questions. Even if I don't put Q&A in the chat, I'm always going to give you guys opportunity to ask me questions. And I'm always going to give you guys my honest, truthful opinion, whether you like it or not, okay? So now, y'all paid that $5,000 in federal taxes, and I'll explain myself in a little bit, okay? Kalia, I think that's your name. You guys paid that $5,000 in federal taxes for no reason. That is $416 per month that you guys could have invested, that you guys could have saved, that you guys could have paid for your children's tuition, that you guys could have put in your retirement account, that you guys could have paid down some credit card debt or something, treated yourself on a date or something. A lot of you are robbing Peter to pay Paul because you refuse to value me and other accountants because of this other online softwares that is having you guys think that you are saving money when you're missing out on advice that would have saved you thousands of dollars. Now, if you are the type of person that does not save well and you need the $2,000 in your hand at the end of the year for tax season, I don't blame you. I understand that method, but just realize if you owe money, if you owe a debt, if you do anything, they can take that refund and you never get it back. So why allow them to hold your money throughout the year and hopefully give it back to you when you file your tax return? But you guys are supposed to know this before you file your return. You should have done this change with your W-4. So I'm going to answer the question over on Instagram. So Kalia says, can you explain this for someone who has both a W-2 and working from a small business? So Kalia, your situation is very unique. And this one advice in today's video about not paying taxes on certain incomes, that is the standard deduction, is not 100% related to you, because your business income can trigger Social Security tax, Medicare tax, which we learned today is your self-employment taxes. So automatically, the moment you combine business income and W-2 income and the business have a profit, your tax game has changed. The first strategy you need to do is figure out how to legally reduce the business income so it won't negatively add to the W-2 income and make your tax rates higher. So in your case, Kalia, I advise you to sit down and do a consultation with me because your situation is a bit unique. You may have to do estimated tax payments. You may have to maximize your tax deductions and take tax strategies and things like that. So I hope that answers your question. At $38,880 a year, what should I be claiming, single or head of household? So that is a very good question. I'm glad you asked it just like that, because a lot of people think that you have actual options to choose whether or not you do head of household or single. No, there's are standards and there are requirements that your lifestyle. See, I've always said the tax code is predicated on your lifestyle. This is why your tax situation, my tax situation, and Kalia's tax information can never be the same unless we have the same exact demographics, children, income. So with $38,000 of with $38,000, what determines if you can file single head of household is whether or not you have a qualifying child or a qualifying relative. That means someone that you are providing a living for more than 50% of their living expenses. So you first have to have a child or a parent or a qualifying relative or child for you to qualify as head of household. Automatically, everybody qualify for single if you're not married. So you guys have to now ask yourself, Do you qualify for head of household? Because I'm seeing the mistake happen a lot when you guys are doing on your W-4 forms with your jobs, on your pay stubs, you're saying you're head of household. But when you go file your tax return, you're filing as single. You're going to end up owing in that case. Okay. Okay. Mr. King said, what's the difference between a W-2 and a W-9? So the W-2 is the informational return that you guys receive from your employer at the end of the year, showing your total wages, total taxes, and total fringe benefits that you receive for the year. Your W-9 form is the form that you will have your contractors sign when you need to issue them 1099s or when you're ready to start paying them through your company. So W-9 is the form that you need to collect information, and W-2 is the form that is telling details about your financial history. So here Millionaire says, do I need an LLC for that? And how old do the children have to be to pay them? That is a very, very good question. So first things first, guys, no, you do not need an LLC to pay your child. A lot of you guys are new to me. If you've been watching me for a while, you will know that you don't need an LLC to do anything in this country. You don't need an LLC to do business. You can function just using your name only to operate as a business in this country. That's why we're called the free enterprise and capitalist, okay? Because of those reasons. Now, if you want to have liability protection, then you will get the LLC, okay? So just be mindful of that. However, you do need to have a legitimate business with a profit motive, meaning you are actively trying to make money. You're actively trying to build, right? Once you have that, then you can hire your child. But you have to have them legitimately hired like an employee. And that's another thing. I've been seeing so much mess online talking about y'all don't need no paperwork with these children. They are lying to you guys. I keep seeing all of these influencer posts. Oh, hire your child, pay them $12,850. You don't need no paperwork, tax free. Lie, 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 lie. They're lying. Yes, it may be tax free depending on the age and the structure of your business, but you cannot pay anybody in this country, okay, $12,000 and you don't issue them a 1099 or a W-2. I don't care if it's your child. Now, if you're taking care of your child, that's different. If you're gifting them money, that's different. You don't get to write that off. But if you guys are trying to write off hiring your child and the money you're paying them, they need to be bona fide employees. And a lot of you guys are going to get audited because you guys have hired your child. You didn't take my master class and you listen to these online influencers that don't have no degree, no background in taxes at all, telling you what I taught everybody online. They stole from my post that went viral on a Melanin Shade Room and then sold y'all to hire your child. Now y'all going to be audited because you didn't hire them as a bona fide employee. Number one. Number two, you have to have a legitimate business with a profit motive, guys. Stop falling for this scam that you don't need paperwork to do these write-offs and these tax strategies. Okay, so do we have any other question? You're welcome. In other words, a W-9 is more contract related. Yes. Yep, it is. So guys, this is your opportunity to ask me any questions. I think I got like maybe 15 more minutes before I start recording my raw content for you guys today. So if you have any questions on 2023's tax season, if you want to work with me, we are opening up our books for new clients. This 2023 is the year that every child needs to be hired legally as bona fide employees because of the standard deduction rate of $13,850. That's magical. Your children can do a lot with that, especially if you have them invested into their retirement accounts and things like that. I think Kalia said, what paperwork is needed? Are you referring to what, Kalia? Can you be a little bit more specific for me, love? Is it regarding to hire your child? Is it regarding different tax strategies? What paperwork are you referring to? Okay, so we talked about this is the best time for you to hire your child. So here's some of the benefits of you guys doing that. First of all, you're building their resume. All of us need a resume. Even in today's time, we still need a resume. So your company being their first job of in place of employment, you're giving them work experience. You're also setting them up to build your legacy and continue on. When I first hired Bryn about 2 years ago, she wasn't that interested in being an accountant. Now she love it. She said she want to be an accountant. And I think just having her exposed to what I do and the ramifications of me saving you guys money and beating the IRS for you guys, I think she enjoy and see the purpose behind it. So that's another thing. They get to see our purpose and understand us a little bit more. And last but not least, guys, and this is one of the core things is that, and a lot of people didn't tell you this, the reason why you need to legitimately hire your child is because for them to set up certain retirement accounts, okay, you need earned income. Okay, you need earned income, meaning income that you have actually worked for. And so a 7-year-old doesn't have income that they work for, right? So they don't get to set up a Roth, okay? They don't get to have their own retirement account. However, the moment that they have legitimate earned income is what gives them the ability to now start investing in retirement accounts. It's the earned income part that's the key. You cannot just pay your child, because I'm seeing these posts on Instagram. See, I was about to say, bitches, I'm back. I am back. If y'all know me, I be saying all that. Yeah, I'm back. I just saw a post on Instagram the other day, applying for a tax return. The other day I saw on Instagram, somebody was like, oh yeah, I have my child doing household chores around the house and I'm giving them allowance and now they're employees of my company. That's fraud. The IRS does not want you to be paying your child because they cleaning up the house and you're writing it off on your business. Y'all cheating the system, but this is the memes and stuff that y'all learning from. And it's actually being posted on a lot of these social media sites. Oh yeah, my child wanted some extra money, so I told them clean their room, and then I paid them through my company and wrote it off. You can't do that, y'all. You cannot do that, y'all. So Denver says, what documents needed when applying for a tax return? So if you are filing a tax return, it's really dependent on what the tax preparer asks you. So as a enrolled agent, we have this thing called due diligence. Meaning, if y'all paperwork looks shady, we have to ask y'all certain questions. If your stuff don't look clear, we have to ask you certain questions and ask for additional paperwork, right? So truth be told, depending on how you present your paperwork to your tax person, depends on what they will request. But if you come into me and my team and your stuff looking all over the place, we're going to send you back. We're going to send you back. And we're going to tell you get better numbers than that, because that number don't look legit. Like a lot of you guys are filing your business tax returns with the numbers 4,000, 5,000, 1,500, 2,500, 300, 200, 250, 30, 10, 15, 5, 20, 25, 30. That's how y'all doing. And y'all gonna get audited. You need accurate, legitimate numbers, guys. Whatever your books say, whatever your total is, if your expenses is $257.89, that's what I need to see. Not 290, 200, 210. You guys are going to end up getting audited. I keep telling you guys. And now, with all of this that's happening, it's coming. So you guys have any other questions before I get ready to get out of here, guys? Any questions about hiring your child? Why is this the right time? What paperwork you need? It depends. And see, guys, I'm going to be really honest with you guys. You need to invest in taking my Hire Your Child masterclass. Because a lot of people are telling you guys, just place your child on a 1099. Wrong. A lot of you, y'all been sold so much dreams on Instagram. Y'all gonna be calling me and my team. I told my team this. I said, we might as well get ready. We might as well get ready. Because the audit, the issues, everything is coming. And y'all gonna only want to call me. So guys, do you have any questions before I get out of here? Standard deductions. Y'all need to know your numbers. This is why it's important. I don't care how much money you guys make going forward, right? Everybody need their tax person. I'm not against you guys using those online softwares, right? But the issue at hand is that they cannot explain to you the way that I can explain to you your tax situation. And if you've been watching me for some time now, you now know, if you didn't know before watching me, I don't care, but you now know that your tax return is predicated on you, your lifestyle, your situation. And I don't care. No one's tax situation will never be the same unless you guys have the same income, same amount of children, same age of children, same investments with the children, everything, same income. Your tax situation will never be the same. So I don't want to see you guys in them tax groups talking about my refund was this. That's how y'all be. My refund was this. Did my tax person do it right? My this. Oh, this person, they can get me more. This. Let's stop that, y'all. Let's stop that. That's what got us in this mess now. And that is why, and truth be told, I've been saying for a very long time that the IRS is coming, right? And it just dawned on me as I'm doing this live stream right now. So what is today? December 12th, Monday. Over the past 2 years, I've been saying that they're coming for the PPP and all of that stuff, right? But it's an underlying issue that we having right now. They're not just coming and doing audits to recover the money. That's one issue. Well, two issues that I already been prepared you guys for. The third issue that I feel, and my spirit is telling me this, that this is what's happening, is that they know since all of these years that the IRS didn't have the technology and the workforce and everything that they needed then, that a lot of you guys have taken tax credits, claim other people's children, falsified documents, and everything to get refunds. So this is a dual effort to get back all of the money that the government has been ripped off from years. See, guys, there's no statutory limitations for tax fraud. And see, when you deliberately evade or take placements, I said takes placement, takes tax positions and credits that you knowingly know you don't qualify, you have actually committed tax fraud. So yes, they're coming for the PPP. Yes, they're coming for the EIDL. Yes, they're coming for all of that, but they're also coming for the people that have been taking tax positions and doing tax fraud for years. So if you know that you've been claiming people's children for years, be prepared. If you know you've been falsifying tax credits, education credits, school credits, and you've never been to school, be prepared because the time is coming. And see, just like you guys bashed me about them PPP loans, when I told you guys, even if your loan was forgiven, that you still going to be caught up. You guys bash me. I know you guys are going to bash me when my team break this out too. Oh, she don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Yes, I do. They want their money, guys. And they're going to get it some way, somehow. But all we could do is tighten things up. Take your little tax credits that you are allowed to take. Take your tax strategies that you know you can back up and that you know you can sustain. Because a lot of you guys are taking so many tax stuff, you don't even know where to start. You don't have the paperwork. You don't have the bookkeeping. You don't even have the knowledge to even explain what exactly are you trying to do, but you're trying to do tax strategies. So we're at that time now, guys. We have to buckle up. Take your tax credits. Do your strategies, right? Do your stuff. But don't do nothing illegal no more. Stop it. I've been begging for 3 years. I don't want to have to. Do not make me cry in 5 years. And I see so many people being jailed because right now, this is the surge. It's just happening right now. One of my team members said today in our team meeting that they refer me like 4 people that recently got tax notices. And they asked her, oh, can she help me? Can she help me? Because they done did that PPP thing. And now the IRS examined their tax return. So yeah, guys, y'all have about 3 minutes. Do y'all have any questions at all? Any questions at all about 2023 tax season? Hire your child and anything else that we talked about today. And so I hope that you guys got from this video that everybody need their tax person, a legitimate tax person, not just the rich, not just the middle class. The poor need it too, because you guys are paying federal taxes when you shouldn't even be paying federal taxes. And then some of you guys have your taxes on exempt and you know your income is too much, boo, to be on exempt. And so my goal, guys, is to make sure that you guys understand that you can use your tax return as the basis for you to build generational wealth and save money. Your tax return, it could be the basis of it. First of all, managing the refund. If you get a $3,000 refund, don't just blow it on Gucci and Prada and stuff. Save it, invest it. If you know you're overpaying in taxes, invest in your 401k. You understand? Set up a traditional IRA or something. So guys, we have to start really looking at the taxes as a way to build wealth rather than just a way for you to get your $2,000 refund, $3,000 refund, $5,000 refund. Think about what we could have done with all of our $5,000 refunds for the past 5 years. Remember, 5 times 5 is 25. So that means if you've gotten $5,000 in refunds in 5 years, that was $25,000. Now, my question to you is, do you have any of that $25,000 saved up? Or you didn't even realize that you end up getting that much back over the past 5 years? See? Denver said, what are the conditions for you to pay federal taxes? Okay, so the conditions for you to pay federal tax, and I think, Denver, you may want to go and subscribe to my YouTube channel because I did discuss that when I initially did my live stream, is that first of all, you have to have a certain level of income, okay? So your income needs to be above the standard deduction, okay? And the standard deduction for single is $13,850. And the standard deduction for head of household, I think it was 20,800. And then the standard deduction for married filing joint is 27,700. So those are the 3 numbers right there that if you make any one of those, if you're single, 13,850, you don't pay federal taxes. Head of household, 20,800, no federal taxes. Married filing joint, 27,700, no federal taxes. Okay. Guys, I hate when the lipstick do this. Sorry, y'all. Okay, guys. So do you guys have any other questions before I head out and get my day going? Continue on my journey today. Okay, guys. So I enjoyed. I hope that you guys learned quite a bit. You're welcome, love. I hope that you guys learned quite a bit today. I hate being a bit technical with things because it seems to not keep you guys in the live streams. But I have to be honest with you guys. You have to go through the journey with me of some technicalities. We have to know certain technicalities to be able to be strategic. If I really want you guys to take advantage of these tax strategies, you guys have to learn how to digest when I'm really talking about the tax numbers, okay? You guys cannot be afraid of it. Yes, when I start writing numbers, it's scary. Yes, when I talk about O and IRS, it's scary. But the reality is, would you rather be afraid? And this is how the old Proverbs say, would you rather be afraid of the devil you know or afraid of the devil you don't know? The devil that you don't know is when you have unexpected tax issues, or you didn't sit down with me for me to do an assessment of what you owe. So it's a surprise. But when you guys are prepared to owe a certain amount, or when you are prepared to receive a certain amount, you are in control. And just like I've always been telling you guys, the same way you can build generational wealth for your children by hiring them, you can use your tax return as well to help you build generational wealth. Remember, the tax code rewards businesses, investors, and savers, even if they don't give the savers that much credit. But yeah. So with that being said, we have to get into the technicality, guys. You have to know certain numbers. You have to. Because a lot of you are paying taxes when you don't have to. A lot of you are putting a financial burden on your family because you're overpaying taxes. A lot of you guys are not paying enough. So at the end of the year, you always owe so much. And then that also is a financial burden because now you have high installment plans. So now you're having sleepless nights or you're running from the IRS. Where at that time, guys, this technology is here. There's no really way to really run. Is this going to be saved? Yes, it's going to be saved for replay on my YouTube page, Kalia Folasade TV. So all my live streams, y'all, if you don't know, it goes directly over to my YouTube page within, like, I think my team do it in like 24 to 48 hours. Say 48 hours. Give them some time. 48 hours. But you can check out all replays on my YouTube. Okay. All right, guys. I love you guys so much. I appreciate all of you. I hope that I see you guys this tax season. No scamming. 2023. I asked you guys to file your 2020 tax return correctly. I asked you guys to file your 2021 tax return correctly. Now I'm begging of you to file this 2022 return correctly. Please do not give these people no reason, because guys, if you forgot what we talked about, was it last week, that the moment that you make the moment that you owe $25,000 or more, right? We learned that in our Kanye West discussion, that you guys can end up getting your your wages garnished and your bank account levy and liens on your homes. So this tax stuff, guys, we have to learn the technicalities at some point. It's not all fun and games all the time. And I think that's why so many of us have gotten in so much trouble, because we never understood how challenging the tax system is. The tax code is a whole baby in itself, you guys. And until we get serious about it, you won't ever be able to take advantage of something that you're supposed to. So are we going to learn this tax stuff, or are we going to just, it's okay, I don't need to know for today. It's okay. I don't care if I owe the IRS. I don't care if they come and garnish my bank account. I don't care. That's what I get all the time. And then guess what happens? When the levy notice come, they call in my office. I have actually 8, maybe 5 clients now that my team has sent out tax resolution package to them for them to move forward so I can help them, right? None of them move forward. Some of them owe 200,000-300,000. They thinking it's easy breezy. But watch this. Watch when the levy go on the bank account. Watch. Then that's when they're going to call my office. Oh, Folasade send me the invoice. Oh my gosh, I just got noticed they're about to levy my bank account. Oh, can we stop that, y'all? I cannot save you guys when you push my back against the wall. Yes, God has blessed me with the ability to be able to work with IRS agents and get levies and liens and all those things removed. But you guys cannot keep doing this. Stop waiting until it's no luck. Stop waiting until your back is against the wall. It's okay. Remember, how scared we just learning this stuff. Take the pressure off of you and just accept accountability that you made mistakes and you try to take shortcuts and you took tax positions that you didn't qualify for. That's it. But stop trying to take a lackadaisical, nonchalant approach. I don't care. As long as I get a refund. That's what I get. I get that, and I hate that one. As long as I get a refund. What you mean? What if your refund was supposed to be $3,000 more? What you mean? As long as I get a refund. Oh, as long as I'm not owing. I like that one. As long as I'm not owing. But then that means you may not do anything to maximize your tax refund. So guys, we have to really start to play this tax game, guys. And that's not claiming people's children that you did not take care of. Because a lot of you guys think, oh yeah, you probably watching, it's like, oh yeah, good, I'm good for Folasade. I'm good for Folasade. Oh yeah, my tax person, she hooked me up last year. She did this, she did that. That's not what I'm talking about, y'all. That's the stuff that I don't want you guys to do no more. I want you guys to really just get comfortable. See, because what's happened is that if you are receiving tax refunds for years and years and years, and then all of a sudden this year you don't get a refund, shocking. Lifestyle change. You panicking, you don't have your savings, you didn't do this. It's a shock. But a lot of times you guys wasn't supposed to get the refund because the tax person cheated for you. Or you cheated with the tax person. When are we going to say $20,000, $5,000, $10,000 is not enough to scam to avoid our freedom? It's not enough to risk our freedom. How? And so guys, I'm gonna stop this live stream and I'm gonna go live again. I want to talk about something, but I need to figure out what's my Instagram, my Twitter password. And Leo is gone for the day. It's 2:23, and I think he's the only one on my Twitter password. I wanted to show you guys something because one of the PPP girls got arrested. And she was commenting and saying little things, and it made me think about our community, how we are willing to scam and risk our lives and our children's future and go to jail for small money. Small money. When the reality is that if we do what God tells us to do, we can have the world. We can have as much money as we like. So now I'm trying to figure out, why is it that we scam or we cheat or we take shortcuts? Do we not think that we are worthy or that we are worth this or that we can get it? I'm really trying to figure this out, because see, a lot of people, if had the option to kill a family member for $100,000, they would kill a family member for that money. When did we allow money to tarnish us like this, when money is just a tool? Money is a tool, guys, a tool for you to pay for things, a tool for you to buy wigs, TCC wigs. A tool, sorry guys, a tool, did Instagram mess up? A tool for us to buy whatever we like. But it shouldn't be a tool or a recipe for disaster. So I don't know. I got like maybe 30 minutes. I might stop this live stream and talk about this, because it's scary for me, because you have the people KILL for no reason, KILL for money, KILL for relationships, KILL for everything. So now we're just at a surge of being hurtful for any and everything. And money, confidence, whatever we have internally, we have issues. Something is happening. Something is happening, guys. I don't know. Is it in the water? What they say is in the water? Is it in the food? Why are we experiencing so much hate and stuff against each other now? So I'm just very curious. And all of this stems to cheating and scamming and taking shortcuts. If you guys don't think it's interrelated, it is all interrelated. So before I leave, and I think I'll do the live stream about the lady for the PPP tomorrow, because I'm winding down. What I want to leave you guys with this. If I was to tell you guys that you paid IRS $7,000 more than what you were supposed to every year for the past 5 years, 7 times 5 is $35,000, right? What would you do different? See, because a lot of you guys are sabotaging your family's financial futures, your wealth activities, your savings abilities, just everything that you want for your family. You are hurting it simply because you didn't do the 3 things that I've asked you guys to do. Your bookkeeping, number 1, tax planning, number 2, and be disciplined and learn a little bit about the tax code, the 3rd thing. A lot of you guys have put your family in financial problems because you refuse to understand a little bit about taxes. Prime example. Or even eggs. I have clients that come to me this year to do their taxes. So this year we did 2021's tax return. The clients come to me, they pulled out $40,000. One client, another client, $60,000, another client, $100,000, another client, $75,000. All these clients, they pulled out all this money from their retirement. Do you know how much money each and every last one of them owe? You talk about every last one of them owe between $35,000 each. And why am I telling you guys this? If they would have called me and ask me, and this is why you guys need to have your accountants. I don't care how much money you have now, and it's not about what you have now, it's about what you're trying to do. And this scares me because that's 5 families, 35,000 each. That's over 100 and something thousand dollars that the Black families are losing because they refuse to act like they have an accountant. They refuse to call me when they have financial changes. They refuse to keep in touch throughout the year. So guess what happened? All of them pulled out the money 1 year late. The IRS said, oh, you pull out money 2022, you get you get the, you don't get penalized, you don't get this. We even had emails that goes out that say, oh, if you guys pull this, please call the office, this. I even did a live stream. Guess what happened? They pulled out the money 1 month late, 4 months late, 5 months late, 6 months late. And because they refused to get advice from their accountant, refused to seek wise counsel, refused to learn a little bit about the tax game, they end up owing more money than what they're supposed to. I'm talking about the upwards of $35,000 plus per family. Some families, $52,000. Because they refuse to pick up the call and call an accountant. They're working on TurboTax. So they didn't have me the previous year. They working on these online softwares. So they didn't have an accountant the previous years to call. This is why I keep telling you guys that I don't care how much money you make, everybody need their accountant. Everybody. So let's learn from these mistakes. I don't come on here and tell you guys issues with my clients, issues with my team, issues with myself, issues that I've been through, problems, trials and tribulations for you guys to say, oh, okay, Folasade, I'm telling you guys this so we can learn from other people's mistakes because I'm a keen advocate of learning from other people's mistakes and not making the same mistakes that somebody else have done for you to learn from. So let's not, going forward year after year, act like accountants are not important. Act like that, oh, you could just use these online softwares. These online softwares are not going to be able to back you up. These online softwares are not going to really do that audit thing. And a lot of you are going to, oh yeah, I pay for that audit protection. And they just respond to a notice. Are they going to sit there and represent you in the audit, ma'am? No, they're not. So I'm done with the excuses. Y'all didn't push back so much for me. It don't work no more. I'm over it. I'm here to all y'all games. And so the reality is, file tax risk correctly this year. Hopefully I see a lot of you guys on my calendar work with me and my team. The third thing that I want you guys to do, make sure you have your logs and your records and stuff, because remember, with the surge of IRS agents, you need to have stuff to back it up. And remember, we learned 2 to 3 weeks ago in our live stream that new tax court cases have changed the requirements that you need to take certain tax credits and deductions, okay? And then last but not least, sit down with someone, if not myself, so you can understand the tax system for you and your family. You can make $50,000 and still owe $10,000 in taxes because you didn't know what was going on. You can make $20,000 and then pay more tax than what you're supposed to, hurt your family throughout the year. The tax system was made to confuse and to have you guys consult with us. Let's stop avoiding it. We're going into a new year, new habits, new you, new year, okay? And I think I'm gone, y'all. I'll talk about that PPP lady another day. Maybe tomorrow. Nope, they got my schedule packed, y'all, for tomorrow. But all right, guys. I love you guys so much. I appreciate all of you guys. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe, like, or whatever. Or whatever, yeah, or whatever. Like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, guys. If you like the content, please let me and my team know. And also, guys, if y'all see my content, please like my stuff, because I am being shadow banned again. I went on a 2-year shadow ban, and then now they're trying to ban me again. So when y'all see my content, please like and share it, because I have to break the algorithms, because they do not want me to teach you guys what I'm teaching. And then you're like, oh, Folasade, you don't be hurting nobody. You don't be saying anything. They don't want y'all to learn. So this is why I need you guys to share my video, like my YouTube channel. Please subscribe. We're almost at 5,000 subscribers. I'm excited. So we're almost at 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. Our Instagram, we're almost at 18,000 subscribers. So, we getting it ramped up for you guys. And I'm just so excited. I'm so blessed. But please be mindful, guys, that if you want to see my content, please like it, because they are suppressing my content. They are suppressing it badly. You want to come in, Don? Let me see. Somebody on Instagram want to come in. Hopefully you don't be like, let me see what you're talking about. Let me see. Do it work? Did you want to come on? Uh-oh. How do you end it, though? Hang up. Okay. So, yeah, guys. And then I might try that, too. Like, if you guys want to come up and ask questions live, I don't mind if you guys doing that. I just don't know how to do it on YouTube yet. Oh, let me see. Let me try this out, guys. Oh, okay. It says you can have up to 10 people on screen at once. Bring speakers moderated. Okay, so I think I figured out how to, let me see. Let me copy it and see if y'all see it in the chat. Let me just do some tests really quick, guys, while I'm live. Let me know if y'all see the StreamYard link. Oh, I see it. Oh, and it went on YouTube too. Okay. So yeah, guys, I may try that out. Like, if you guys want to come on and ask me questions, since I know how to add the link into the StreamYard link into the chat. And I think it goes on all of the social medias except for Instagram. Yeah. So somebody want to try to come up really quick? Let me see if I can add y'all and do a test. Oh no, what did I just do? Oh, this full screen. That was full screen. Okay. So yeah, guys, y'all have any questions? I'm about to just test this out really quick. Somebody want to come up here and test with me? Show me your beautiful face. Ah. Okay, so none of this work when you don't. Okay, when you don't have nothing up. Okay. Okay, guys. So y'all scared to show me your face so I can test out YouTube and Facebook and see if you guys can come on with me. And then maybe, let's say, maybe next week, we can maybe start doing some videos with y'all coming up here with me. If y'all can, as long as you're not being negative, flashing nobody, and being an a-hole, I'm good. You can come up here and have fun with me. So yeah, guys, I'm excited. I love each and every one of you guys. Please like and subscribe out. Please like the video and subscribe to our YouTube channel, guys. Me and my team have a lot in store for you guys in 2023. I don't know if I'm gonna I want to put my gym conference out again. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that, but I definitely would do a few series for you guys. I'm going to do some stuff for y'all. My book should be released. Yeah. So yeah, guys, love you guys. Bye, y'all. Y'all not talking about nothing. Bye, y'all. Uh-oh. Why is it? Oh, I was supposed to just end the live stream. That's the problem. See, I was about to exit out the whole thing, didn't even end the broadcast. Bye, y'all. Have a good day.